5 seconds. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. That's how long this video has been being made. The timer is on, and I see my face on the screen. That's how it looks. The question is, who deceives the world? Do you know who deceives the world? It's not me. I'm not the one who deceives the world. I'm not even the one who makes the definition of the world. Well, what is world? I don't know. I know what the ground is. I do. I know what water is. I do. I can go to the lake and walk right into the water. So can you, if you want to. Jesus of Nazareth was a man who showed some people some things. What did he show people? Do you know? What did Jesus show people? You should be able to answer that question correctly. You should be able to, but that doesn't mean you can. What did Jesus show the people? The error of their ways. That's what Jesus showed the people. And he did it by speaking words. Words show you and me things. That's what words does or do. Words do. Jesus preached. That simply means he opened his mouth and said things. That's what he did. Jesus sent, I read it, at least 70 out to towns and villages, or whatever you want to call them. And he sent them out with instructions. He told them what to do. And these people went out and went to the places, and God went with them. That's what God did. God was, and he was, and he is. God was God. God still is God. People need to get that, settled. God is God. It's going to be God. And you might as well get used to it. Ancient of Days means Ancient of Days. Ancient of Days is in my Bible. The words Most High. Most High, that's two words. Words in my Bible. Jesus, Son of God, words in my Bible. Simply right there. Angels sent by God show up and talk to people. They either show up in person or you don't see them. If they show up in person, you can eat with them, you can talk to them, you can touch them if they will let you touch them. They may shake hands with you, and you won't know the difference. You won't. Well, Bob, how do you know? How do you know I don't know? I think you're just assuming. I'm not making an assumption here. When angels appear, they're very real. They can be seen. One time, there was a man, he was a king, and he decided that he was going to do something. That's what kings do. They make decisions and they decide what they're going to do. This king, I don't know if he had assistants, from those around him that influenced him. But this king decided to make a decree, and he did. And he made the decree, whosoever does not will suffer, and I will determine the suffering. That's what the king did. The king had that much authority. And he made the decree. And they made a calf, or they made an idol out of something. And the king said, when the trumpet blows, you bow down. There were some Hebrew boys that wouldn't bow down. Hebrew boys. There were 4 Hebrew boys. The king had sent out into the land to find anyone who showed some promise. They probably had to look pretty good. They had to act pretty good. But whoever the king sent out, he found 4 Hebrews. And they were brought in to the kingdom of the king. They did not know the language. They did not know anything about, but they could learn. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, and Daniel. Those 4 and no more. They were brought in, and 3 of them would not bow when the trumpet blowed, but they wouldn't burn in the fire either, because an angel protected them.